Hey everybody and welcome to the Bullsheep party. Elgato broke again. And in this one we're gonna be taking a closer look at the new podium vehicle, the Koenigsegg CCX. The Entity XF. As always, we're gonna be looking at the exterior, the interior, and going to Los Santos Customs and customizing it. And with that, let's start with the 360 around the vehicle while I shoot some facts your way. It's a two-seater, so it can only sit two people, a driver and a passenger. It costs $800,000 new, and it's a part of the Superclass category in GTA Online. Oh, and its main inspirations are the Koenigsegg CCX and the Porsche Carrera GT. And as you can see, the interactivity level is, I'd say pretty good. You can open both doors and the hood trunk thing. And it's just my opinion, but I do think this vehicle has one of the best rears of the entire game. Okay, so the interactivity is pretty good. We saw what the exterior looks like, but what is the interior like? Let's jump in and find out. And it should be mentioned that this vehicle was released when the game was originally released back in 2013. Yeah, that's right, this is an almost 8-year-old game. And even though this is one of the base vehicles, it has an incredible sound. And with that, let's see what type of drivetrain we have here. And it should come to no surprise that... What? That's right guys, we're dealing with an all-wheel drive vehicle here. Very interesting. Especially since its successor is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And in case you have no idea what I'm talking about, last week's podium vehicle, the XFF, or whatever the name of it was, is this vehicle's spiritual successor. But enough about it, and let's stick with this one. And with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs to see what we can customize on it. And on our way there, let me share with you my initial thoughts of the stock version of this vehicle. We already established that it sounds great. It does sound really good. The handling is surprisingly good, the acceleration is decent, and the top speed, from what I can tell so far, is pretty good. The one department the vehicle is lacking in is braking. Yeah, it doesn't have very good brakes. But I am gonna cut it some slack since it was released, as I said, almost 8 years ago when the original game was released. All in all, I gotta say, so far, since this is my first time driving this one, I'm pleasantly surprised. I kinda like it. And keep in mind, this is before we customized it. I can't wait to see what we can do in Los Santos Customs. And here we are in Los Santos Customs, and the first thing we're gonna go over is the sell price of the vehicle. And if you had high hopes for this one, don't. You can sell it for literally zero. Next up, we're gonna go over all the performance upgrade and do those first, which allows me to also peek and see what kind of customization I can expect. And surprise, surprise, we have barely any customization for this one. It's not a good sign when the first customization category gives you only one option. But again, I do believe I need to cut the vehicle some slack for this because it was released alongside with the game. Only one option here. Perfect. What about the rear bump? Of course, only one. And as we're going through the customization of this one, I just wanted to take a couple of seconds and go over something that's been bothering me lately. You guys seem to be under the impression that I'm not reading through the comments. Not only am I reading them, but I also respond to them. See? Okay, maybe that's just not the best example. Let's try a different one. And I do want to mention that this comment came from a post, not a video. So let's see, what did I reply? Of course I did. And there were some other comments below that, but they are really not relevant to the video, or the post for that matter. But as you can see, I read through all of my comments, regardless if you're just illiterate or a fucking idiot. Or Obama's best friend. No, I'm gonna stick with fucking idiot. But to be completely honest, I don't point this stuff out because this is such a small percentage of you. Most of you are supportive and totally awesome. Except Big Boy here. Let's see what I replied to him. Of course I did. Okay, so maybe it's not that infrequent that I get hate comments. But honestly, I don't care, cause I'm having a lot of fun with them. And after seeing the stupidity of it all, I hope you guys are as well. Wasn't I doing something before this? Oh yeah, I was doing a review video. So as you can see, you can change the tint of the windows, but I really like the none option, so we're gonna stick with that. And once again, it's that time of the video where we choose the color for this podium vehicle. And as always, I posted a poll a couple of days ago asking you guys what color do you want me to make the vehicle. And this time, all the choices you guys have are matte. So let's see what we have. Okay, and we're gonna make it matte red. I want to drink your blood. And shut up guys, this is an awesome Dracula impression. Was that I suck? Yeah, tell me something I don't know. I said something I do. Never mind. But in all honesty, I think the red looks kinda good. And even though I'm very disappointed that it has virtually zero customization, I can still change the color of the rims. So I can make them yellow, or green, or blue, or yellow, or yellow. Where's yellow? Okay guys, you win. We're not gonna make them a stupid color like yellow. Psych! No, but keep in mind, this has very limited customization and I really want to make this one my own. And I don't see anybody else putting yellow rims on theirs. And here we are, finally, leaving Los Santos Customs with our finished product. And I gotta say, in this light especially, looks kinda good. And I also wanted to point out the exhaust note. So, limited customization aside, the vehicle is kind of a silent killer so far. But you guys probably don't care about the customization of this particular one. What's driving it like? Well, unlike the XFF, where driving it is kind of a chore because it's so back heavy, this one, because of its all-wheel drive system, is just a joy to drive. And after going through Los Santos Customs, I can definitely say that the brakes are better, even though not much. Top speed is noticeably better and acceleration is blazing fast, you know, compared to what it was before. And the one thing the vehicle really improved in is the way it handles around corners. Because of the extra power, now it becomes slippery and predictable at the same time. It's very fun to drive, you should try it. Oops, I hope I didn't spoil the end of the video, but I really like this one. And even though I could do some comparison between it and its successor, I don't really see the point in that. The point of this video series is to tell you if a certain vehicle is worth it or not. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, even though I love this one, it's kind of a coin toss. On one hand, you're getting a very capable vehicle that you can free roam with and crash without any repercussions. And you guys are telling me I need to armor my vehicles. Anyway, that's what you're getting on one hand. On the other hand, you're getting very limited and poor customization. And not to mention that if you try to be competitive with this vehicle in a race, you're probably gonna be blown out the water. But that said, it is also 800,000 when it's brand new, and this week, if you're watching the video in the week it was released, this is the current Podium vehicle, which means that it's free. And a vehicle needs to be an incredible piece of junk for me not to recommend it, and this one is definitely not the case. I can definitely say that I'm happy that I got this, and I'm gonna be keeping it. And if I would have paid 800,000 for it, which is what it costs brand new, I'd still be happy with it, I think. But keep in mind guys, I don't race and I mostly use my vehicles for fun. See? Fun. And with that, we're gonna be bringing this one to an end. Thank you so much to everybody that watched, hopefully you liked what you saw, and if that's the case, please don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you like the content, go check out my Patreon, Instagram, Twitter and all that stuff, and with all that said and done, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, and thanks Elgato for corrupting my video file again.